We're at Caesar's Palace on the Las Vegas Strip, and the people at that slot machine are part of a taxpayer-funded trip for professional development. They're here from the Dysart Unified School District in Surprise. About 200 Dysart employees are taking 3 days of training at a conference put on by a company called Solution Tree. Dysart says their previous 2 visits to this annual conference yielded great results. So this June, they sent their biggest group yet. Travel budget, $465,000. We tagged along to see what the conference is all about. Each morning starts at 8 with a keynote on collaborative team teaching strategies. At 11:45, they head out for a midday break, and we spotted one conference goer gambling. Then we saw her buying beers and drinking with 2 other attendees before heading back for the next training session. There's no evidence they were from Dysart, but we did see people in Dysart shirts at the slot machines after their sessions on this taxpayer-funded trip. The district says staff are allowed to use their personal time as they wish. There's nothing wrong with adults having fun in Las Vegas, but when it's taxpayer money, you have to ask, is the public getting a fair return? One education researcher says the answer is likely no.
It's hard to maybe justify spending nearly $500,000 on a 3-day event, expecting to see drastic changes in student outcomes.
Dr. Kate Barnes studied the effectiveness of this training program for the University of Arkansas's Office for Education Policy.
That old adage of, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
She looked at 90 Arkansas schools that got up to 50 training days per year, some with years' worth of training. And when she compared the outcomes to other schools, she found the training had no statistically significant impacts on student achievement. In a statement, Solution Tree challenged the findings and claimed the study was part of a coordinated campaign by lobbyists, government officials, researchers, and the media. But the results were such a bombshell in the Arkansas legislature, the company withdrew a proposed $100 million government contract.
I think really at the end of the day, if a full year program with hands-on coaching didn't move the needle for a student, it's unlikely that a 3-day conference in a luxurious location would then also move the needle for students.
The luxurious location raises other questions for a district that's been cutting back. Last school year, Dysart eliminated all of its social worker positions. In May, Dysart eliminated bus routes for at least 400 students to save about $500,000 per year, almost identical to the amount they paid for this 3-day conference.
I think it's really important for districts to start asking, what are we paying for, and are we actually getting a return on our investment?
Through a district spokesperson, we scheduled an interview with Dysart's superintendent, Dr. John Croto. But when the spokesperson asked if the story would include anyone critical of the district, we were told the superintendent was not available. So we stopped by the district's latest school board meeting.
Board members, Dr. Croto, hello, my name is Derek Stahl. I'm a reporter with Arizona's Family. How do you reassure parents this was the best use of taxpayer money, given that the district just eliminated school bus routes to save $500,000? If 50 days of training, Solution Tree training, didn't move the needle, how can the public expect that 3 days of training in Las Vegas would significantly move the needle?
Dr. Croto didn't respond to my questions directly, but in his superintendent's update, he referenced the conference and the team teaching framework they studied called a PLC.
As stewards of our taxpayer money, we believe it's our responsibility to ensure high levels of learning for all students, not some. So by following that PLC framework, we're both achieving that goal and laying the foundation to sustain it over time. Our scores continue to rise. We have more schools as A's than ever.
Dr. Barnes says she's not against a team teaching approach. She just wonders if 3 days of training in this location from this company is a valuable solution.
Their ultimate goal is to generate revenue. There might be, and most likely is, a more cost-effective way to implement these PLCs in schools.
After the board meeting, we approached the superintendent.
Dr. Croto, can we talk with you about the trip real quick?
I'll get back to you on your question.
Okay, because we'd love to just ask, are you going to send folks next year to
We're
Vegas?
planning something different next year.